Peace and blessings, everyone. Video number 6 for me today. I got so many of these to do because I'm playing catch up because I was out last week. Many of you know this already. Thank you for your prayers. Me and the wife are doing much better. Okay, still coughing up a little bit. You know, all the stuff coming out of the body, and we're being recharged and regenerated. But we're getting there. It was really bad last week, but the power of prayer works. So I appreciate you guys. Okay. Having said that, I have another announcement here. All right. If you're in my private Facebook group, you know this already, but I put out a little message yesterday, and I said, many of you who are in my downline, you've yet to get a contract, right? Whether either it's because you don't have the money or you're procrastinating, or et cetera, et cetera. And I always tell you guys, when you do something like Cryptex or any other business where it's a small minimum investment or a startup to actually, get involved and get an actual contract, it's never the $100. It's always something else with folks. It's not the money. How do we know that? Because most of you probably go out and buy coffee. You go to McDonald's. You go to the grocery store. You do all these things once a week. And you spend anywhere from $10 to $20 to $30 to $50, right? So I can safely say anyone, if they just held back on what they eat, there are times where you can raise $100 in your sleep if you're working. So it's not the $100 where you won't invest. It's something else, right? Having said that, I've been studying, trying to figure out what is the main reason why people won't get their contracts. The biggest reason I found was they're a little afraid of something. They don't know something about Cryptex just yet. They're intimidated by Bitcoin or it's external wallets, or they don't understand how compound interest works. They don't understand how they're going to make $22,000 from a $100 investment, and that's not. And the problem is they don't have proper information, because you don't make $2,000 or $22,000 from a $100 investment. First of all, the $100 is an activation fee, which allows you to get a $30,000 loan, which is wrapped with an insurance policy, and the $30,000 compounds every single day through DeFi staking, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for 2 years. That's how you get the $22,000. But if you didn't know that, you're just thinking it's a scam. So you don't have proper information. You don't have accurate information, and so you back away. You won't do it. So what am I saying in this little short video? I made the video to tell you guys. I had to take off my glasses there because I felt I needed to look into your eyes, right, without the glasses on. I made this video to tell you we want to help you get your first contract. If you are not directly sponsored by me directly, I still want to help you. But the first call is for my own people. So I have nearly 100 people, almost 90, and maybe 35 of them, maybe not even half of you guys, have a contract for $100. I'm making the video to tell you, if you want to get your first contract, I'm here to help you, all right? We'll do whatever we got to do to help you get that first contract. That's my job, okay? It's about you. I have 100 of them. So now that I have 100 contracts, now it's time to go and get back to the community. But you guys got to help me, okay? If it's the $100 that you're lacking, I'm not going to just give you $100. But we will find a way to get to get you that contract. If we got to figure out what you need to cut back on so you can get your $100, and you can figure out a way to get the Bitcoin, I will do the internal transfers for you. If you're intimidated by Bitcoin and the wallets, you can send them. When you get that $100, when we figure out how to get it, you send it to us. We purchase the Bitcoin. We put it on our internal wallet, our Cryptex internal wallet. We'll transfer it to you through an internal transfer so you can buy your first contract. But there's no excuse, if you really want to make money and be wealthy, why you cannot come up with $100 in at least a month or 2 months' time. It can be done if you just want to do it. And I'm going to help you do that. There have been times where I've helped maybe 20 people in my downline, somewhere in my downline, whether they're first generation, second generation, get their contracts. Sometimes I sent, because we had contests, I would internal transfer $100 to them and they got their contract. But what I'm saying is I'm not just giving you guys something if I don't see motivation, if I don't see you putting forth the effort to come up with 50 or 65 or something to help you get the rest of what you need. It's not going to be me just sending you the money. That's not going to happen. What I will do is push you, motivate you, and show you what you need to cut out of your life to get $100 to get your first contract. If you want to get a bundle for $1,000 and get 15 contracts for the 2 year, you make like 22,000 times 15, that's $300,000. You can do that too. Some of you want to retire, but you won't make the effort. And that's where I come in. I want to motivate you and show you it can be done, but you have to have a burning desire to do this for yourself. Send me an email. Let me know if you're serious about this, and we'll work with you. Okay, I'm a pretty busy guy now that I started my private group, my private crypto group. But I want to help people that want to help themselves. I will take the time. My team and I will take the time. If you want to put forth the effort yourself, I will match your energy. If you don't put any energy toward it, I can't put any energy toward it. If you want to give me partial energy, I see you trying a little bit, then I'm going to try a little bit. If you try hard, I'm going to try hard for you. I want you to win. We don't win until you win, okay? It's not always about the money, guys. It's about the legacy, the lives that can be changed. But money is a significant part of it. If you don't have $100, you cannot get a contract. Bottom line. And if that's you, you want to do this, you want help, especially if I sponsored you, you need to reach out to me and let me know where you're at, what you're doing. We got to figure something out. Okay? CryptexMillionaires@yahoo.com. I want to hear back from you guys. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.